Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Nick Strom, Kevin Esoyan, Andy Simo. Yesterday, Kev, great pick. It was all the way under that game. Beautiful. But as we got into me and Strom's picks in the afternoon slate, two close games. You just know one of them is not going to come out on your end. So it is what it is. Just tough, painful watch those last couple games, but I'll let Kevin give a better recap of yesterday's picks.
Yeah, we were close, man. We really were. I think we really could have had that parlay. We'll start with mine. The Steelers-Ravens game, all defense. Steelers defense is so good, shutting down the best offense in the league there. Under 50.5, super high line. That line was crazy to me. Ended 16-18. A lot of field goals in that game. Only one touchdown, I think. And then the Atlanta-Denver under 47 for Andy. Big under day for us. Very sharp pick there. 38 points from the Broncos, but luckily the Falcons are a joke and scored 6 points. So that one went just under at 44. Under was 47 there. And then the Niners to finish us off. We had -4 there. They were up. It was looking like a push for a second. And then the Seahawks, game-winning drive, Geno Smith, ended up rushing it in for the touchdown there. So that was just an absolute heartbreaker. So on the month here in November, 2-15. The boys are down 6 units. We're all 9-8.
Wow.
It's a tough month.
Yesterday was just pretty brutal, just overall. I mean, Bears, absolute kick in the nuts. Parlay misses on a game-winning drive by the Seahawks. I went 0-3 in fantasy. I mean, just pretty terrible all around. So
I lost the heartbreaker in fantasy as well to Ryan.
Yeah.
Dobbins killed me.
Just probably the worst football day ever, especially after Mizzou losing the way they did yesterday. Saturday. It's just brutal, a weekend of football.
Terrible. I hate football.
I'm used to this as a Bears fan, though. Like, we got to be used to it.
No, the Bears, I mean, a lot of positives out of that game. I mean, obviously, Flus is trash. We know that. But Caleb Williams, man, he looked great.
Why are we settling for 46 yards? Why not get it to 42-yarder? Like, what are we doing?
There's
crazy.
Look, we know Flus is an idiot. That's a fact. We all know that. Just focus on we're like the Patriots now. You just focus on Drake May's development. You focus on Caleb Williams' development. Who gives a shit about the outcomes of the game? And yesterday, Caleb looked awesome. Fantastic. So, anyway, doesn't matter. We got picks to make. Strom, start us off with the same game parlay.
Yep, I'm going Nico Collins, 70-plus receiving yards. He's gone over this number in every game that he's played in. He's averaging 113 yards a game this year. Insane. He has a huge target share before his injury, and now with Diggs out, I think he's going to step right back into that spot with another huge target share. This Cowboys defense is not very good. The secondary is not very good. I think he's going to have a day. Hopefully that hamstring can hold up here. That's the only thing that worries me is coming off a hammy. You never know when those flare up, but supposedly he's 100%. He's ready to go. So 70 seems like a low number.
I hope he hits this in the third quarter. I mean, it's going to be hard. Just expected game script.
Yeah,
I like it. The target share is going to be there.
They've been off without Collins, so hopefully this brings them back. Kind of goes with Andy's pick too. Like, we just need the Texans' offense to start clicking again and Stroud to look better for this over and for Collins.
Yeah. Why don't you go next, Kev? Because all of them kind of lead up to my pick, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going Mixon, 80-plus yards. He has been absolute outside of last game. He's been hitting this like no other. 102-plus rushing yards in 4 of his last 5 games. He scored 46 last week against a really good Lions team. But outside of that, absolutely money. Cowboys defense, absolutely terrible. Their rushing defense is 31st in the league. They give up 152 rushing yards per game. All we need to do is hit this average. Mixon will get 100 of those and probably more. But, still that leaves 50 for backups and the rest of the field there. So I think they should hit pretty easily. Love this pick.
Bad defense, yeah. Game script should go along with that.
It's amazing what happened to this Cowboys defense. The last 2-3 years, they've been one of the best in the league, and now they are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right. I am going to go – both your picks lead to my pick. I'm going over in this game, over 39.5, moving that line a little bit. Texans and Cowboys actually this year have both scored combined 40 or more points in 8 out of 10 games. Part of that is Texans offense is really good, and this Cowboys defense is absolutely terrible. They're giving up 28 points per game. Cooper Rush, though, I think he's going to play okay. Obviously, played the Eagles, arguably the best defense last week. They got smoked. He played the second half in the Falcons game. He threw for over 100 yards and a touchdown, no turnovers. Going back to 2022, when he started 5 games, Cowboys actually won 4 of those 5 games and scored 20-plus points in 4 of those. And their one loss, they scored 17. I think 10 to 13 points is all the Cowboys need to get over this number. I do think that the Texans are going to put up 28-plus. So you give me 10 points, 13 ideally. I think 28, 13, 41, that's going to hit. So I like the over here. I'm not saying Cooper Rush is good. I think he's better than people expect. So, and CeeDee Lamb expected to play. So.
I don't
Will
like
Anderson's out. Will Anderson is out for the Texans.
I'm very nervous about Cowboys offense and the Texans offense. They've both been terrible.
You know what I kind of want to see? I want to see a little Trey Lance action. See what he's got.
Yeah, you could see that today, actually. I wouldn't put it
so
past
bad.
him. He's bad, yeah. He's really bad. He's a turnover machine, so. But I don't know. I like the over for some reason today. A little uncomfortable. So
Let us pray.
Let us pray. If Nico Collins gets 100 yards and Joe Mixon gets 80 yards, all we need is the Cowboys to put up double digits. That's it. It's very simple. All right. So to recap the picks, Joe Mixon, 80-plus rush yards at minus 140. Over 39.5 points at minus 141. And then Nico Collins, 70-plus receiving yards, minus 130. Comes out to plus 315, so smaller today. But there's a boost on DraftKings. You can make that a plus 473 for today's parlay. So
we're running out of month here, so
I had to do a 4-legger for the boost this time. We've switched rules.
Ooh. I got lucky.
Strami got it. Yeah, I didn't get it either. So, but maybe I'll do the 4-legger just so I can get the boost. I don't know. All right. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.